Hey guys, Dan with Sterling Self-Defense coming at you with another video. One thing I want to make clear, my VKS1 barrels, I made a couple improvements on them. Now, the original VKS barrel, if you ever got a jam using a Z-Ram or HP68, you'd have a problem. Sometimes you get jammed in there and you can't get the barrel to turn or pop in because it hooks in too well, and you got to degas it, shake it around, and really work to get it out. So on the new model, you'll see the little rounded part there, little indent. You'll see it on the VKS one. The VKS locks further in, and it's harder to move. I made this one easier to turn. And one guy thought it was an actual defect. He's like, oh, the barrel's loose. I could turn it over to the next position too easy. No, it's meant to be like that. Put the barrel in, one click, let it go. If you get a jam, now you don't have to, if it's jammed in there and the bolt's up against the round, it's hard to get the stock barrel back. But this one, you can turn it to clear it. The other one, you can't because you can't push the bolt back without degassing. This one has a little more play in it where you can turn it and it'll unjam the round, turn it back, and it should drop right out or fire. But it clears the round a lot easier. So it's not a defect in the barrel, it's actually part of the design. So if you don't like that, don't buy it. But I like it. I think it's a great option. You know, if the barrel turns a little more, it doesn't affect anything. You know where your click is. You can always check it by looking through the mag. All right, so just want to get that out of the way. And congratulations to the winner yesterday on the giveaway. And I also want to give a shout out to Brush. Hey, I jokingly around a couple weeks back, I don't know, 5-6 videos, said don't donate money to the channel. If you want to send anything, send Red Bull. And Brush sent me some Red Bull. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. That was really cool. Send me a case of Red Bull over. So appreciate it. Today, I was telling you guys about earlier, the ADN mag. Now, I got it for the VKS, the M17, and the FSC. And we're going to test out the FSC today in the Little Hawk. So that's it. That's what it looks like. Got a bunch of rounds in there. It's not fully loaded, but I got like 20 or 30, something like that in there. A lot of rounds. So we're going to test it out, see how it works today. All right, get a little closer so you guys can see what's going on here. I'll just chronograph the first couple. We know this thing's a beast. It's not about the numbers, how high they are, just seeing how this works. So, get eye protection on. Don't want to take one to the face. All right, see what we got. 482. So we know we're shooting. Let's just take them out. Whew. And nope. Like we got a jam. Couple in, we got a jam. Oh. I should have used brand new rounds. I got these rounds with the nylon all over them. I haven't cleaned them up yet. All right, let me get some fresh, clean rounds and reload this. Got those little nylon strings all over the rounds. I thought that was going to be a problem, so let me take care of that, and I'll get right back to it. All right, guys, I am back. All right, so yeah, let me tell you what I was talking about. Yeah, didn't clean my rounds very well. That's all the nylon. All my rounds look like that. Ugh. And I just picked them off, didn't clean them well. You gotta watch that because it causes jams. But funny enough, that wasn't what caused my jam. I need to get some sleep. A couple days ago, I was working on the Little Hawk, and I was working on a sear lock mod. It's a full auto, basically. And I'm working with that and firing. It's working pretty good. Got full auto going. It's pretty cool. And I was losing a little air, a little efficiency wasn't right, timing was off. So I'm like, all right, let me grab another spring, let me measure the spring it got. So I measured the tension, and I want to add a third more resistance to the spring to get it a little faster. The more resistance, the more speed that it recovers, the bolt recovers, because the spring goes, pushes against the barrel and the bolt, and it recovers quicker when you have more tension. But anyway, so I wanted a third more, so I'm doing the calculations. I got to take another spring. I do the calculations, math. I cut it, put it all together, measure the resistance with my resistance tool. Not enough. I'm only getting like a quarter. I'm like, fuck. So I must have messed up the math somewhere. I'm like, screw it. I'll just take 2 springs, throw them on there. Overkill. Instead of a third more, I go, 100% more. But anyway, put it in, shooting it. A little overkill, but it was working. So I'm still working on that mod. But anyway, put the gun down, forgot about all that. And so when I just went to go shoot it now, I forgot I had 2 springs in there. So I'm taking it apart, thinking I got a jam, and I couldn't clear it. Ball stuck in. I'm like, what the hell? I can't get my barrel out. So I take the grip off, take the reg off, pull it out from the back, take the back cap off. Bolt shoots across the freaking room. What the hell is that? Fucking 2 springs come shooting out of it. I'm like, I left 2 springs in it. I need to get some sleep. So when you're working on something, remember what the frick you're doing. Kind of stupid. But anyway. It's all back together. So let's finish this sucker up. That's what it looks like out of the gun. Threw a couple more rounds in there. Take her home. Alright. Eye protection if you're going again. I didn't take all the rounds out and clean them, so they're still probably pretty hairy in there. But I'll clean them up. Learn by my mistakes. 480. Take loose. 476. 480. 470. What is that? Ooh, 534. Woo. That must have been a V1. They're all mixed up now. I gotta go back and fix them. 470. But that shows you how much of the V1s are better. We gotta get Kirk to make those again. 472. That's it. Alright, so that's it for that. Next video, I'm gonna try out the M17. I've been promising an M17 forever, and I might as well do the the ADN mag for that. Now, full auto with one of these, that's gonna be fun. I think someone already did them, but hey, you gotta have a million videos. Those are good. And so I think I'll do the M17 next, and then I'll finish it off with the VKS. VKS will be fun. But the M17 should be real fun with a drum mag and full auto. I'm not a big fan of full auto. You know, it's cool for the first time you shoot it, and then it's like, wow, I just went through like 18 rounds in a second. So I wish we could get 3-round burst. That's what I really want. They have a VKS model, Select Fire. You can either get full auto, it's military and police only. I know, I've been working on that one for years too. That's a tough one. But it's either full auto or 3-round burst. 3-round burst is what I want. So we'll see. I'm trying to work out my own 3-round burst, but that ain't working out. I got a 2-round burst down pretty good, but 3-round still haven't worked out yet. But we'll see. And I'm still trying to get that VKS. You never know. We'll see what the future holds, especially new companies and this and that. So, all right, guys, I will see you on the next one.